it's your girl Folah here, and you're welcome back to my channel, Divine Folah Stitches. Have been off for a while, guys, due to indisposedness, but I'm back and better. Yeah, guys. So today's tutorial will be on how to make shorts, which can also pass as a sleepwear. And before we go over to the work table, if today is your first time of checking out my channel, you are highly welcome. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do that now by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Yes, and also turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video, which I do every week. And I've been seeing your requests in the comment section, and trust me, I will attend to them as time goes on, so bear with me. And also, don't forget to give this video a like and share. Without further ado, let's go over to the work table. So guys, I have my fabric on fold, so I'll be cutting the front panel first, then use the front to cut the back. So what I have on fold here is the horizontal measurement of my hip plus 4 inches. So this horizontal measurement of the hip I'm working with is 36 inches. So 36 plus 4, that is 40 inches. Quarter of that is 40 divided by 4 is 10 inches. And I will add extra 3 inches to it. So that is 13 inches. And right there I have 13.5 inches. And also I'll be using elastic for the band. I'll be making use of a 1-inch elastic. So I have marked here, I have 1.5 inches. That is for the elastic casing. Since I'm using 1 inch, so I will use the half inch, the remaining half inch, to fold it in. So that is what I have marked here, 1.5 inches right here. And the length of the short is 15 inches. 15 inches with 1.5 inches to fold it at the hem. That is 16.5 inches, which is what I have here. That is from the elastic casing. I have 16.5 inches. Now, the first thing you do is to take your waist measurements right here. At this point, you make use of your hip because of the elastic. So to determine what you will insert on the waist measurements, you will take the horizontal measurement of your hip plus 4 divided by 4. That is, the horizontal measurement of the hip I'm working with is 36. So I will add 4 to it. That is 40 inches. So 40 divided by 4, that is 10 inches, which is what I will insert right here. So I have 10. Then from there, you measure your crotch depth. You can also make it 10, whatever you have here for your crotch depth. Or you make use of this formula, your hip circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches. So 36 divided by 4, that is 9, plus 2 inches, that is 11 inches. But you can just make it 10. It depends on how you want it. So just make it 11 inches right here. And rule it into a straight line. Now, at this point, you will extend this line by 2.5 inches to get the crotch curve. So 2.5 inches. So I have 2.5 from this point to here is 2.5 inches. Then you just make a slight curve. Slightly curve it. Don't make it deep. Just slightly curve it in like manner. Now, what do I have here? I have 13.25 inches, which is what I will also insert here, or just make it 13.5. Then I'll connect in like manner. I'll just extend this line up to the elastic casing. So what I will do now is to cut it out. Now this is the front. Now I will use this front to cut the back. You will make sure you have more than what you have for your front fabric. So for the length, I added extra 2 to it, and also for the width, I added extra 3 inches to it, to what I have for the front. So let me place it on it and you will understand better. Can you see? For the upper part, you should have extra 2 inches. For the upper part, extra 2 inches for the back bodies, for the back pattern rather. Then for the side as well, you had extra 3 inches. Now for the crotch area, you will extend the crotch area for the back by 2.5 inches, which is what I have here, 2.5 inches, and also for the upper part to 2.5 inches. And then I will connect it from this point to here. Can you see it? So you also slightly curve the back crotch area in like manner. Can you see? And for the lower part towards the hem, you just extend it by 2 inches. Now for the extra 2 inches we added to the top area here, you will connect it from the crotch area in like manner to this point. Can you see it? So just use your ruler and connect it in like manner. To the edge. Just make sure it aligns with the folded part of the front here in like manner. Can you see that? What I will do now is to cut it out. So this is what we have. Can you see it? Can you see? So the 2 inches we added there, and the extra 2.5 we added to the crotch area as well. Can you see that the back is bigger than the front? Now what I will do now is to cut the folded part open for both the front and the back. Now going over to the stitching, the first thing you will do, so let me put them right sides facing each other. This is the back, so right sides are facing each other. What I will do now is to take it to the sewing machine and sew the crotch area in like manner. Can you see it? And also for the front pattern, right sides facing each other. I will also sew the crotch area. So I'll go and do that now and show you what's next to do. So guys, I have stitched the crotch area. Can you see it? For both the front and the back. And also note, the same allowances have been added to our measurements. So now that I have stitched the crouch of both the front and the back, I will place both on each other, the front on the back, right sides facing each other. You will note that the back pattern is bigger than the front, which is normal. This is to give room for the butt area. So what you will do now is to stitch the sides. Just make sure they align, both the front and the back align. Don't mind that the back is bigger than the front. Make sure they align. So what I'll go and do now is to stitch the sides. Stitch it in like manner. Just half inch is okay. Just take allowance of half inch on both sides. So I'll go and do that now and show you the next thing to do. So guys, I have stitched the sides. Can you see it? So the next thing I will do now is to fold in the 1.5 inches elastic casing. I'll fold it all through. I'll pin it first. Can you see it? So 1.5 inches all through, even to the back. Can you see? So I'll just make sure I fold 1.5 inches I left for the elastic casing. And also I will go and finish up the crotch area. By the time you take the sides, you stitch the sides, you come to the lower parts in like manner and place them together before you fold the hem. So what I will do now is to, can you see it, this part, just stitch on it, which is what I will go and do now. And I will also fold in 1.5 inches for the elastic casing. And note, when you are folding it at the back area, towards the back pattern here, you will have to take in little pleats. No, since the back is bigger than the front, once you get to this part, just take in little pleats. By the time you are folding your elastic casing, I'll just fold half inch, and the remaining 1 inch will be for the elastic. So I will take in just little pleats. Make sure you take the pleats at the back. So just taking little pleats. The excess that you might have, make sure you just pleat them. So I'll go and do that now. So guys, I have folded the elastic casing, and I also left like an inch or 1.5 inches gap, can you see, to pass the elastic through it. And also I stitch up this part, can you see? Now for the elastic, what you will use to determine the amount of elastic you will pass through your casing, that is the band, is your waist measurements, your waist circumference measurements minus 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. So the waist circumference I'm working with is 29 inches. 29 minus 1.5 inches, that is 27.5 inches, which is what I have right here. So what I will do is to pass my safety pin through it and pass it through the little gap I left at the band area, can you see? So I will do that now. By the time I remove it on the other side, I will just stitch it up in like manner. Just stitch it up in like manner, can you see? So I will do that, fold the hem, whatever allowance you added to fold the hem, you do that. So That is what I will go and do now and show you the final look. So guys, this is a final look of the sleepwear. Can you see? So the little gap I left here to pass the elastic through, I closed it up after passing the elastic through it. If this tutorial has been helpful, kindly give me a giant thumbs up, and if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do that now. Click on the subscribe button down below and subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in my next video. Bye.